everybody, hope you guys are doing great today. If you guys missed the lesson from just last week, check it out right here. It was on playing a very easy beginner blues. What we did is we took this really cool L shape and we made our first blues progression out of it. We started learning how to play it across the neck. Today, this is a continuation of that. What we're going to do is show you guys how to play this really cool walking bass line or blues riff, whatever you want to call it. Basically what we're going to do is show you several different areas across the fretboard that you can play this. I think it's going to be some great inspiration, and it's going to give you guys a launch pad to start playing some really cool blues riffs. And once I show this to you, you guys will be able to possibly come up with your own riffs that sound really cool. Let's get started on this. My name is Shane. Glad to have you guys. Here we go. Let's have fun. Last lesson, what we did is we played this in the key of G. We had this really easy shape. So we had the G note here, then we had our C, we had our D. Go back and watch that lesson if you guys need help kind of understanding where this is coming from. So what we're going to do is we're playing this over normal 12-bar blues. So 3 chords. We got G, C, and D. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this really cool riff. So starting out, we're going to play all the riffs. They start out, they're the same riff, a little variation, but what they're doing is they're always starting on the root note of the chord. So we're always targeting the chord as it passes by, and that's why it always sounds really good. So what we're doing is we're going, and then we're skipping, so we're basically hitting the G 2 times. So we're hitting the G here on the 3rd fret, and then we're skipping down to the 5th fret on the D string. That's a G note also. So and then we're walking it down here. We're playing an F. So we're playing D, so we're going G 2 times, 2 times here, 2 times here on F, and then on the D. So up to speed. As you're playing these, what we're doing is it's kind of it's a shuffle feel, a bounce. So we're doing it's a bounce. It's not straight. It's a bounce. So what we're doing is when we hear the drum beat kind of shuffling along, we're playing that. So we're going bum 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 bum, and then we're just moving that riff and that cadence across the fretboard into these different positions. So backing track's going to be down below that you guys can download and use that offline. Okay, that's the first one. So that is over the G chord, over the G. Okay, so then we drop down here to our next L part right here. So this is C, or you can play it this way. Normally we'll play a power chord version like this. So the pattern is exactly the same. So we go C 2 times, so C, and then we're playing C again, and then right here B flat, and then we're playing a G. Okay, so that's over the C chord. Okay, then we're going to move up here on our 5 chord to the D. Same pattern. So we got D, D, and then C, and then A. And then we're going to go back down here to the C, and then back to the G. And then on this, what I really like to do is I like to do a little walk to the flat 5 here. So, and that's the turnaround. that gives us a really cool turnaround. You can go back here and play it again on the 5, but I really like this. It gives it that real bluesy feel. So. Okay, so once we have that done, what we can do now is I'm going to show you guys how to move this across the neck. So there's a couple different ways to do it. I'm going to show you the way that I learned it, that I think is going to be pretty easy for you guys to get. I'm going to move around just a little bit so you can see the whole fretboard a little bit better. Alright, if you made it this far in the video, comment down below, I love this blues riff, or this blues riff is amazing. That really lets people know that they should be watching it. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're going to play this normal part for the G, for the first 1 chord in the 12-bar blues. So we're going to go. We're going to walk it up to the next position on the neck. So the next position on the neck is right here. This is a C note. This on the 8th fret. And then we're going to come up here to the 10th fret. This is a D note. Remember how I said we're always targeting the correct notes. So as the note passes by, we're targeting that note. Okay, so it's going to be over the 1, and then we're going to walk up at the very end. And then come up here to the 10th, walk down. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going chromatically, I'm walking up between the 1 and the 4. So at the very end of the 4 bars you're playing this 1 chord, you're walking up. So I'm doing, you can do the whole thing. I usually will just do the 2 G's here. And essentially what I'm doing is I am muting this middle one with the index finger. So I'm going. And then now I'm on my C chord. So it's going G. So we're going, basically we're hitting 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be 2 levels that I would consider. Add a little bit more to it. Instead of playing right here on the 1 chord here, you come up here. This is also a G note, so you can play the riff again. It just adds some variation, so you could do it like this. And then you could go all the way up here to the C. And then up to the D. Okay, once you have all this done, the next thing you could do is, let's say you're at the very end and you've played that cycle, that whole riff one time. What you could do is you could add a completely different riff into it and basically start going in a solo or a cool funky pattern. You could add something like this. Okay, what this is this is part of the G minor pentatonic, because you can play the minor scale in a major blues. So it's coming out of this right here. So I'm hitting here on the G. I'm hitting these two notes here at the bottom. And then with these fingers here, I'm pushing down on these three. And then right here on the index finger. Do something like that. I know that's pretty advanced, but I wanted to put it at the end of the video for like people that might want something else now that they've got that riff learned. So for example, we could go here. Okay, so I know what I just showed you there might be a little bit advanced at the very end, but it's just showing you guys possibilities. That's the only reason I showed it to you. So once you learn this riff, what you're going to do is it's going to go and it's going to open up some really cool things for you all. I know when I first started learning riffs like this, once I learned it, I kind of felt stuck because I didn't know where to go. But you'll realize this is all in the pentatonic scale. It's just notes out of it that we've picked to use. So once you've got that down, you can add variation, and it can make your solos and your riffs and your overall blues playing that much better, because you've got this really cool riff that you can incorporate, and then you can start playing some lead parts off of it. It's just a really cool option. So if you guys really liked the video, please comment down below. Let me know how I did, how I'm doing. Let me know if this is helpful. I really would appreciate it. Also subscribe and like the channel and the videos. That really helps me get it out to other people. If you guys would, check out some other videos I've done here on blues and different aspects of guitar playing. You guys have a super day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.